Hey everyone, just want to give you an update to the Gibson SG husk that I found at the flea market. Again, I've decided to do all the work myself on this stuff from now on. I'm not hiring it done anymore. If I mess it up, I mess it up, and trust me, I've messed some stuff up, as you'll see in an upcoming video. But I decided to start standing on this thing, so let's check it out. Alright, so I'm going to start on this thing finally. I'm going to start by trying to get this fretboard cleaned up. It looks like they tried to shellac the fretboard. There's all kind of junk all over this thing. So I'm just going to take a razor blade and start cleaning it. Alright, so clean the fretboard up pretty good. You can see it's quite an improvement. Still got a few spots right there. Still looks cleaned up a little bit. Here. There. Yeah, that's all we do. Just take a razor blade, try to get it all cleaned up. Alright, I'm going to start standing on it a little bit. Starting with 120 grit. Should we start? Don't feel over. There's the serial number. That serial number right there. Taking a look at this SG. I've been sanding on it. I got some parts for it, but I'm still waiting on some stuff. Putting mini humbuckers in here. Still waiting on a pick guard, which I'm almost positive is not going to fit, because I don't know. I just have a feeling about these things. All right, I got this bridge. Very nice. But that thing has to have, I don't know what kind of bridge this thing had on it. Maybe you guys know. Look how small the holes are. Alright, we got these big holes for the tailpiece, but these tiny holes for the bridge. So that's going to have to be drilled out. Alright, what else we got? We got some things in the mail today. Let me get a new one here. I like stuff to come open. Like a lot of weight. That's better. Alright, what do we have here? Alright, so again, the tailpiece bolts that I had were too big for this thing, so I ordered these metric ones. It's the only other thing I could find. Hopefully these ones fit. Let's see. Nope, these don't fit either. Basically these are about the same size as the ones I got, so I don't know what to do. Send these back for sure. I believe these are pickup rings. Adapters for a mini humbucker to fit into a full-size humbucker hole. So I'm thinking this thing's going to be dark brown when I'm done with it, or close to it. And I bought these pickup rings, kind of a light brown. I don't know. I think it might look okay on a black pick guard. We'll see. CB Giddy. Mini humbucker size. That goes in a humbucker size hole. So let's see. Replacing full-size humbuckers with minis. There you go. Alright, you see I've been doing some sanding on this thing. It's a little scraped up on top, that's okay. So I'm pretty sure the finish on this thing was done after market. In other words, someone maybe put a third pickup in it. I believe originally it did not have a batwing pick guard, but someone put one on it because there are holes to indicate that. They also, I believe, repainted it because if you look close, you can almost see sort of like paintbrush marks. Okay, this thing's got a lot of dings in it, and you can see it's solid mahogany. Sanded the back of it as good as I could. It had a huge gouge here that I didn't quite get all the way down. Another one here that I didn't quite get all the way out. I'll redo all this. But yeah, still got some sanding to do. There she is. That's what it looks like in the back now. And I cleaned the fretboard up pretty good. I'm going to start working on these frets. We'll see if these things are level. A lot of wear on these frets. They're almost flat. All right, so this needs adjusted a little bit. Actually not too bad up high on the neck. There's a few down here that need leveled. The truss rod definitely needs adjusted a little bit. I'm not going to mess with that right now because a lot of guys said this was maxed out, so I'm going to do a little research before I start twisting on that. She's going to be a beauty. All right, I found my truss rod tools. Let's see. We can straighten this neck out because there's definitely got a little bit of a bulge. Not really much at all. I'll turn it just a tiny bit. It don't be much at all. It's turning. I'd say that neck is about as flat as it's going to get. right, check it out. Finally, this pick guard arrived after about a month, almost a month, for the SG. Let's check it out. Should be 2 pickups. What? What is that? That's for a bass, isn't it? Wow. I ordered a solid black 3-ply pick guard for a 2 humbucker SG, and this is what I get. Great. Another month. All right, let's see if they sent me the right one this time. The pick guard for this thing. Is it going to be a Batwing pick guard or a pick guard for a jazz bass? Come on, Amazon, you can do it. Hey, I think they got me the right one this time. Let's see if it lines up. Oh, they even sent screws with this one. Look at that. All right, let's see how she looks. Ooh, that's weird, but yeah. Yeah, the screw holes line up. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Screw holes don't really line up with the pickup holes. But I think we can make that work.
Get it out, guitar man. He's a guitar man.